Hello, you guys. Renee Flamond here. We talk about this a lot on this channel. How many chances your narcissist expects to get from you depends on you. How many have you given? Our behavior of giving another chance, taking them back in, teaches them that we will, in fact, give another chance. Take them back in. When we all, we can yell, we can scream, we can holler, we can be mad and sad and crushed. It doesn't show them that they shouldn't hurt us again. It doesn't show us that they shouldn't do that infraction again. That's not what our flipping out registers for them. I think oftentimes we convince ourselves that it does indeed mean that they'll understand. I'm going to sit here and explain it to him for 5 hours. He's going to understand. I'm upset. How could he do this again? They'll get it. They'll get it. They have to get it. And they'll never do it again, you say to yourself. Now, if it's a healthy relationship, meaning with a non-disordered person, then yeah, that could happen. Sure. Yep. Mistake made. You flip out. They learn. You reconnect and you move through it. But with narcissists, you guys, they'll just make you think you got through to them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll make you think they won't do it again. They'll convince you to. And then when you're not looking, off they go. They'll move through the motions of behaving, right? They'll behave for a little while, a week, a month, a year. But the minute you're comfortable and settled and sufficiently love-bombed again into the position of feeling, off they'll go. When you're not looking at them, watching their phone, watching their every move, they'll figure it out and off they'll go. Now, I get asked a lot about how do you walk away? I love them. Okay. Do you love them? Is what I always say. Well, yes, of course. Okay, what I mean is, do you love their behavior? Because that's them, the way they're treating you right now. I'm not talking about love bombing. So what do you love? List it out. And I've said this many times to you guys, and you know it. And I'm telling you, when you do that in writing, the truth is glaring at you. While their pro column sits empty. Pro, con. I told you guys I did this. I listed every single thing, a few words. I knew what I was talking about. The whole side of the whiteboard that was this big, the whole side, I just took a 3-month period, was one thing after another, bad, bad, bad. And on the pro column, I had nothing. Now, the pro column for a lot of people, again, because I talked to you, is, well, when he was good, he was so good, and no one made me feel like that. Okay, how did he make you feel? You mean with words that he said in the beginning of the love bombing? The words made you feel, well, anyone could have said those words. They knew what to say. You told them what to say. They figured it out. They figured out what you like. They figured out, she wants to hear about marriage. Oh, this one wants to hear about a vacation in Italy. Oh, this one wants to hear about a house on the beach. Oh, this, and they're going to love bomb you with exactly what you've alluded to the fact that you wanted or liked. And this is Prince Charming, this is my soulmate. How do I not love this person? Okay? And then when you think it through, you say to yourself, I'm going to give them another chance because they're perfect for me. And then they learn, she will always give me another chance. It really helped me turn a corner to get away from the person that's toxic, bad, narcissist, whatever word you want to use. It really helped me turn a corner writing it all down. And I realized it was staring me in the face. He wasn't bringing anything to the table, nothing. In fact, he was taking from my well of strength. And that wasn't any longer going to be tolerated. I looked at my list and was astounded that I ever even liked him. Yeah. I didn't put over here, oh, he makes me feel. He didn't make me feel anything. He made me feel this way on the left, all the bad things I wrote. I stared at it for 3 months, kept it up, stared at it. I was like, I don't want this cat anywhere near around me. At some point, it can and may be your final time that you leave. And then we feel badly, right? We feel like they didn't have any warning. Well, I can't just do an about face and leave him. He won't understand. No, because I knew someone that did that. She had enough. She turned, I've told you guys, I've talked about this person before. She turned away from her narcissist and never turned back. Ever. But there were a lot of times up until that point that she went through quite a bit of turmoil and pain and hurt and anguish. So isn't that all they're warning? Aren't they getting warning with all of the different fights that you've had? All of the different names they called where you said, I'm not going to tolerate that? But we keep taking them back in so they don't believe us. At some point when it is your final time, don't think, I can't just abandon him. It's not abandoning them without warning. All the fights and explanations that you gave the person are their warnings. Haven't you made it clear what you want, what you will accept, what you won't accept? You've made it very clear. So if they're not delivering, you can depart free of any kind of you abandoning them feeling. I hear that a lot, and that's why I wanted to say that. And then sometimes we take them back. So really, we yelled and yelled. That really didn't mean anything to them. That's how they see it. You're yelling about what you want it to be like, but you're not, it's never going to be like that with this person. You're yelling and hurt because of what you wanted this relationship to be. You're upset at the loss of what you thought it could be, what you thought it might have been going into. You follow what I'm saying? It didn't go into that because you found out the person you met in the beginning isn't who you thought. Chalk it up. I know it's not easy like that. It wasn't for me either. I get it. But you can turn a corner when you start to think it through. When you start to think it through, how many chances do you want to give to this person? And every time you give one, they know that you'll give another. That's why it's a cycle that we go through back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? And we know all about its trauma bond and cognitive dissonance that keeps us there. We're hoping so much to get that phase back in the beginning. But they could be that person. I know, I saw it. And they're being that person right now, probably for someone else. I really am sorry. I'm not trying to break your heart and make you think you might have just had a talk and you think you're on a good upswing and but just wait and see how it pans out, okay? And I'm not telling you your person has this disorder, or I'm not telling you your person is toxic, but if they do and they are indeed how many chances you give them will directly relate to what they expect to get from you. You keep showing them that their behavior is fine. You're showing them by accepting it in. It doesn't matter how much we yell. You're taking them back, and that shows them. I never tell anyone to leave. But I do want you to understand that our behavior is showing them that we will accept another infraction, and they will escalate, which we've talked about a lot. They already know you see them. So why do they even need to behave now? And it becomes reckless. A lot of you tell me that too. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please go ahead and hit sub, like, and share. I remembered again. And I will talk to you Friday.